Come on.
This question from Istanbul, a brother asked, in the Holy Quran, it is stated that Hazrat Isa alayhi salam spoke from when he was a baby. However, non-Ahmadis believe this only to be in the metaphorical sense. Why are there two different views?
Non-Ahmadis believe in metaphoric? No.
Ahmadis believe.
Non-Ahmadis believe.
In what?
This only to be in the metaphorical sense.
Do they?
Yeah.
What do they believe?
I don't know. This question. Non-Ahmadis.
You have to translate this question to me.
Oh.
About the speaking of Isa alayhi salam while in the old age. She says that the non-Ahmadis take it in a metaphorical.
I don't say. This
they
people
don't.
say.
It is the Ahmadis who take it metaphorically. That's what I'm pointing out.
I see.
The non-Ahmadis insist that when he was an infant, when no infant could speak, he started speaking and telling the world that book is revealed to me and I have been told by God to say the 5 times prayer and also to distribute zakat, madum tuhayya, as long as I live. Now it is the non-Ahmadis who believe that this was a literal description of what happened. The question came like in a distorted form, in exactly the opposite to what it should have been. Yes, understand? They believe that Jesus started speaking when no other child could speak. But the description which the Holy Quran gives of Hazrat Mary carrying him back is a very different description. She brought him back to her people, when he could ride with her, the donkey which she was riding. And the Holy Quran says she rode the donkey along with the child, Jesus, who came along with her. When the people inquired from her something, suspecting of some malpractice on her part, according to God's instruction which had already been vouched to her, instead of saying something, she pointed at the boy. Now, the Holy Quran tells us that at this, they said, how can we expect this boy to defend your case? He's a small child. Then Jesus seems to begin to speak to them and tells them what the Holy Quran tells us. He said this and that and that. On this there are two different opinions how it would have happened. Most of the non-Ahmadi scholars, a large majority among them, believe that this is exactly what happened. God miraculously made him speak these words. But because they were true, through miracle, lies are not told. They had to be true. So it also should be inferred from that he was made a prophet at that young age. And the book was already revealed to him. And at that young age, while still in the age of nappies, he started performing wuzu and saying prayers. And while still he was living on the mother's milk, he started giving zakat. A part of the mother's milk he drank, he gave us zakat. So all that is sheer absurdity. But they believe in words and letters and they don't care what it means. And there are others who believe that this would happen later on And suddenly the scene is shifted from that of her return to the time of Jesus becoming a prophet. I do not agree with either of the two. The explanation which I have in mind is very fair and very convincing and very natural. It is 100% certain that he was not made a law-bearing prophet at that age. The Holy Quran positively tells us that he became a prophet after the age of adult age of Kahal or early Kahal, when he started receiving wahi from God. So, if he were made a prophet at that age, then the struggle should have begun at that time. Then he should have been crucified while he was a child. Then he must continuously have delivered the message to a hostile people around him. He was not even taken seriously by a single person from among the Israel during his early age. He is not shown to have spoken of any revelation, any prophecy during the age prior to his becoming a prophet of God. So this means this young boy was not an infant. He was in his cradle. And the boys who play in the cradle, they can speak, they can talk. I know one little girl here who started speaking so many sentences at the age of 9 months. And she also remembered the songs from television, MMTA, La ilaha illallah, in the style of the Arabs, in the style of Africans, in the style of this and that, and this Bengali style, etc. She's an amazing girl. If you see her, see the daughter of whose brother is in Turkey, Dr. Yahya. I'm talking of Dr. Yahya's daughter. His brother is a muballigh in Turkey, in your country. So this young wonder is a reality. Why couldn't Jesus be a reality of that time? It so happens that sometimes some boys and girls learning to talk at a very early age. And whatever they see and with whatever they're impressed, they begin to speak. And if Jesus was shown pious dreams, which were prophetic in nature, but not in reality, dreams which would make him a prophet there and then. So if anybody sees, a child sees in his dreams, that God is speaking to him and telling him this and that, neither he would take it seriously, nor any listener would take this seriously to be a regular, genuine claim by that child to have become a prophet of God. But it would indicate that this is a pious boy. He's not making things up for himself. That is an age of a child where children do not make up things. So the proof of the chastity of Mary lay in the dreams of that boy. And when he told those dreams to the people, they were amazed. And no illicit birth or no product of illicit relationship could have been blessed by God with such piety right from the childhood, right from the age of being in cradle. This is the meaning of that description, and I take it metaphorically in this sense that it happened literally, but not as a claim by Jesus that he was a prophet of God. It was what he said literally was this. The meaning was metaphoric, that this boy will, when he grows up, receive revelation. That revelation will tell him how to pray to God. That revelation will tell him to spend in the cause of God as zakat. And then he would continue to do so until the time that he would live, that he lived. Understand? This is the true meaning of this. It's not that we take it literally in any other sense than what I have told you already.